Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to discuss the 3 principles that leaders can learn from failure. Okay, positive accountability encourages risk taking and says it's okay when we make mistakes, as long as we learn from the failure and build systems or better systems as a result of that. Now, there is a high price that companies pay when leaders deflect blame and point fingers instead of owning the mistakes and failures. This behavior from the top compromises morale across the team, even an organization as a whole. Employees experience burnout and disengage when they are constantly motivated by fear and stress. Instead, when leaders learn from their mistakes and move forward by taking accountability for results, even the ones that they don't like, mistakes transform into opportunities. Now, here are the 3 principles to lead by, to encourage, if you will, learning quickly and moving ahead more effectively. Number 1 is fail fast. This is the learning paradox. Olympic gold medalist Reed Priddy, P-R-I-D-D-Y, claims that his success today is because of his failures. This learning paradox doesn't sit well with many organizational leaders, though. Our workplace accountability, or actually a workplace accountability study, revealed that when it comes to learning from success and failures, more than 2/3 of respondents say that their organizations are not doing this effectively. In fact, most reward systems engage the opposite or encourage the opposite. Organizations may even punish failure, especially if the cost of failure is high. And we've all seen that firsthand, whether it be in your organization or even on the news. We learn and innovate when we make mistakes, but only if there's a foundation of positive accountability and trust. The fact that we commonly call a learning experience a fail insinuates that there's someone that needs to take accountability or be punished for the mistake. Now, this punitive understanding of accountability does not foster a culture of innovation or learning, if you will. It fosters the opposite. In other words, more finger pointing, more the blame games, etc. So positive accountability encourages risk taking and says it's okay when we make mistakes if we own them, learn from them, and then build better systems as a result. The second one is rebuild trust in the face of failure. Trust can take a hit in the face of failure. We all know that, because people might think that the person who took the risk wasn't capable or wasn't smart or experienced enough to succeed in the first place. So how leaders handle mistakes either rebuilds the trust or it tears it down even further. Shame can compound the problem, causing the person to deflect the blame onto others, resulting in further deterioration of trust. However, when employees witness a leader taking accountability for mistakes in open and in a transparent manner, even asking for feedback to improve their work, they rebuild their trust, because now the employee is seeing that the leader, the top spot, is taking accountability. Hey, I did mess up. I thought we could do X, Y, and Z, and we weren't able to. What do you guys think I can do better to get better as a leader so I can lead you guys more effectively? That says a lot about a person in a position of authority. And it does start to bring that trust together between leader and employee. Leading with vulnerability requires courage. But the payoff for being open and candid when communicating mistakes is a stronger work environment that supports the learning necessary for innovation, breakthroughs, and success. And then the final, or the third part, is share best practices. And that's really one of the most common constraints or complaints in an organization today, is a lack of effective communication. When we are busy accomplishing more with less, we tend to put our heads down and just work. But this begins to build silos and segregate departments. When we tear down the walls and start to share best practices with one another, between departments and people, we innovate new ways to handle our business effectively and productively. Now, how do we succeed from failure? Everybody makes mistakes. We have to understand. That we're all human. We're going to make mistakes. No matter how good you are at your job, at some point in time, you're going to make a mistake. And that means everybody gets a chance to learn and grow. Innovation and trust thrive in an environment where shame and blame have no stronghold. A culture that supports failing fast and encourages employees to take ownership over mistakes reaps the benefits of better solutions, increased engagement over the results, and unprecedented business results. So again, guys, something to think about today, okay? 3 principles that you guys can learn from failure, all right? Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to grab these nuggets of information or wisdom that's going to help you be the leader of impact, the leader that people want to follow. And if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. Because, again, if you like these videos, I'm pretty sure there's someone else in your sphere of influence that might like these as well. All right? And if you need more training on an individual basis or as a team, my information is down at the bottom of the screen. Please just contact me. Let me know what you want, what you got in mind. We'll tailor-make a plan to help you and your team turn that ship around and be the team of high productivity. And you can be the leader of impact and the leader that people want to follow. All right? Thanks again for following me and for tuning in. I appreciate it. And remember, great leadership equals great results. How are you leading?